Des, and this is Aisha. Welcome to the Label Podcast.
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us. So if you don't know, if you don't already know, we've added a video component to our podcast just to create more, well, not just, but to create more long-form content. We noticed that a lot of people, we're doing this for a lot of people, and then we look at our own stuff and we're like, oh, well, we have one video on our YouTube channel and a few videos that our lovely videographer Carly has made for us, and maybe like 5, and that's it. So
here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So today we're going to be talking about using social media for lead gen. Really, really important and a really good free form of lead gen.
Yes, you might want to take a pencil and a paper out, literally, because there is tons of good information in today's podcast.
Yes. But before we get there, what's your biggest pet peeve on social media?
Siblings. Hate siblings.
Why?
I
You
hate
just rather someone just
at me. I mean, not for me, but at whomever. Like, I just feel like if you're so bold to do a sibling,
You just might as well just like at me and just say.
at whomever.
So if someone were to sublime you, would you respond to them and be like, hey, like, is this about me? Or
So then when someone sublimes, if it's like in a post or Instagram story, if it's Instagram story, you press reply and then the @ sign and then me. Same thing on the comments.
so you at yourself.
Yeah, at me.
Okay.
Here's why. I don't like sublims because I feel like, one, like you let the other person know that like they're really bothering
That's why
you.
I don't like sublimes.
Yes, and I don't like sublims because I just feel like you want everyone to read this and to know what's going on. Like, don't have everyone knowing what's going on in your business, in your relationship, in your friendships, in your work life. There's just...
Social media is not the place for that.
It's not the place for sublims. If I can tell you how many people I've seen sublime for marriage, how many people I've seen sublime their friends, how many people I've seen just like sublime, I literally hate it. Like at one point I wanted to post like on social, I hate sublims, but then I was like, I might be subliming somebody, so let me not even post it. Yeah.
No, my biggest thing with sublims is what you said. It's like, I don't want anybody to know that they have affected me in that way.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like, I hate them so much. I hate sublims. Literally hate them.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I hate inorganic, inauthentic people on social media.
What's an example?
Bloggers. A lot of bloggers. Not all bloggers.
What do they do, though? What do they do?
Hi, I'm Brittany, and everyone's been asking me... Keywords. Everyone's been asking me where I got my new hair extensions, and here's what they are. I'm like, first of all, was everybody really asking you that? Second of all, I'm gonna need you to do more of an authentic, organic, creative advertisement.
What would you rather do?
Honestly, like if I could build out a whole campaign and be like, Brittany, can I see you with no hair extensions in before? And then can we just do like a quick montage video of you, or you can even like put them in yourself, but I want to see it before and after, why you got the extensions.
What about the verbiage? If you, instead of saying everyone's been asking me, I think I have proposed verbiage, but you go.
Okay, so mine would be like, I hate my hair without my extensions, because that's real. Because, okay, I have extensions in right now. Real talk, I can't stand my hair without extensions because I'm going through this. It's a long story. But
I don't even know what podcast episode it is. But if you go back a couple, you will know Des's hair struggle.
Yeah, I'm having a hair struggle right now. And I would rather, if I'm going to advertise my hair extensions, I would rather just show people, this is what my hair extensions... Basically.
And show you with your lace front.
Exactly.
Okay, so verbiage, yeah, that's good verbiage. I would also say what I think people do really well, and this is what like network marketers do like a ton, and I notice it because I'm in the industry, not that I'm a network marketer, but I'm in the marketing industry, so I could tell like what you're doing. But they'll say, this is so good. I love it. Look what it does for me. Like I can't help but tell you as well. That is like, I'm like, now I'm seeing eye to eye with you.
It feels relatable.
And if like I were balls, I would be like, ooh, yeah, like where'd you get your extensions, right? So you want to, in order to be relatable, you have to kind of like reframe your messaging. And if you make it seem like you're such a desirable commodity, I think that's what you hate.
I don't like it.
I also hate
just like really real authenticness. Like, you know who I love? I was telling you this the other day. I love Jessie James Decker. I love her
cute.
on social media. I don't listen to her music. I don't even know Jessie James Decker's song. But I love her on social media because she advertises her products with a bun on top of her head, just crazy, like talks about being a mom in the most real, authentic way. She's not trying to be perfect. Her content, and she can do this because she's a personal brand and she's Jessie James Decker, she's a celebrity, but her content is not even like the quality. It's not 5-star quality, super edited pictures or anything like that. So I can't stand following people. You're better than me with that.
Who?
Not that like you'll follow inauthentic people, but I think you have a lot more patience and tolerance. I'll be like, I can't stand that girl's voice because
And there's a couple people that I follow when I'm watching the Instagram stories that's like, shut that off.
it's true.
Okay. But yeah, what else do people do that's inauthentic? So we only said one thing. Because inauthentic is such a huge thing. So like, let's unpack it.
I'm trying to think what else.
Unboxing.
Oh yeah, unboxing. But that's just a different form of marketing.
But like,
you can be more creative with unboxing.
I don't need. Why do we need to see it come out of the box?
Here's what I hate.
No. Here's what I hate about unboxing. First of all, you have one hand, so you're really trying to take the tape off. You're trying to do all these things while you're recording with your one hand, and you're not able to do it. But second, people will stop at like the first package. So like, I only unboxed the box, but now I have all of these clothes in bags.
Products. So and you wish that they would go through every single clothing item. What's your wish? Tell me about. I don't watch a whole lot of unboxing. So and
I would do away with unboxing in general. Yeah,
like it should be gone.
Talk about.
Honestly, unboxing really is like a very elementary pre-K form of influencer marketing. It's what started YouTuber, like YouTube influencers. It really is. And it's at the point where there's so many other ways to talk about your content and your products.
It's like a haul. The advanced form of an unboxing is a haul, which I also kind of hate hauls.
The only reason why I like hauls is I like them for shopping because I like to see for clothing, especially like the China stores.
When people do grocery store.
Where are you? Like, why are you watching a grocery haul? Oh no, okay. Trader Joe's has good grocery hauls.
Why? Is it like new stuff?
I think for me, well, Trader Joe's always has new products that because everything that they create is like through them. So there's a lot of new.
I do. First of all, I hate the grocery store. That's why I hate grocery store hauls. Like I don't grocery shop.
I don't want to see like a normal grocery store haul, but if it's like a Trader Joe's where they have seasonal products and they have a lot of new stuff all the time. So
clothing hauls, I would say, might be worth it, but I want to at least see you try it on.
Okay, what else is inauthentic? Singing on stories.
Oh no! Oh, like sing song talking.
No, I was gonna say like singing the lyrics. Can't stand.
Oh, like this.
Yes. Can't stand it.
Definitely have done that before. I sing the blogger talk. Cam calls it blogger talk.
What is blogger talk?
Like like if I say something on stories, it'll be like, oh, you put a blogger voice on. Like,
oh, it's like
hi everyone, I'm taking the time to talk, and so we'll talk about.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I guess those are ways to like maybe be inauthentic, but like that's not how you talk in real life.
Yeah.
Like I want to see you talk
all the time if I'm talking to a client.
Sing-songy?
Not sing-songy, but I put on my client voice.
I can't stand her client voice. I literally can't stand it. Or her like client fake laugh. Or like she'll be like, because her client voice is a 10, like it's like animation. Like, so it just makes me want to be like a 5. And I'm just like, this is what you'll get when I'm not trying to like secure your account. This.
That's how she is though. That's how she starts your sale. Like if the sales, the account's not sold, she starts at like this and consistently stays like this.
Because what would you rather have? High, low, high, low? What would you rather have? It's hard for me to put on like a total show.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I will do it my whole life. I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah. But like in other ways I can do it. Like performing, I was able to be like, oh wow, like look at me. But like when it comes to like sitting down and talking to people, I'm just like, this is gonna be it. This is what you see is what you get.
And some of them like, can you just smile?
We'll
like,
leave conversations and she'll be like, you are so cold. And I'm like,
it's true.
it is what it is. Anyways, we're gonna get into it today. Those are our pet peeves. Take note if you notice you're seeing song on Instagram stories, and maybe try to cut that out. First, we're talking about how to get people off of social and onto like your own thing. But I think it's really important to discuss why it's so important. And let's do that with examples.
Okay.
I can go first because we have one really recent one.
Okay.
So we had have a client whose Instagram got hacked.
Yeah, she has like 20,000 followers on Instagram. I don't think she'd mind us saying her name because she actually told this story on social. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say her name. Her name is Jaylee Merrill. We work with her for a lot of brand collaborations, influencer marketing stuff, and we have like a lot of things in the works with her, where big contracts and collabs where she might not have to be posting something right now, but she also owes the client something like
in the future,
in the few months where she's already been paid for some of it, whatever it is.
And to put it into context of how important her Instagram getting hacked in this moment is that it got hacked right on the heels of her first like obligated post for her wedding gown. So she got her wedding gown from a company, and the wedding gown is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and in exchange she had to post, right? So you could imagine, it wasn't just one post. You can imagine what happens when your Instagram gets hacked.
You're freaking out.
Because you no longer have that leverage for the company to give you whatever it is that you need for free.
Right.
Or comped.
Or even
at
to
a
pay
smaller
for the rest. I mean, she, for all we know, could have had a $20,000 contract with this company. If her Instagram gets hacked and she goes back down to having 1,000 followers, is she really as influential as agreed upon before?
No.
So,
side note, we haven't talked about this, but if you are in influencer marketing, you should have that in your contract. What happens if the influencer's account gets hacked? Are you pulling your product back, or are you just giving it to them? Because as a company, your ROI is gone if they never get their account back. So that's just an aside. But her Instagram got hacked right on the heels of her first post for her wedding dress. And
she calls us freaking out.
What do we do?
And the first thing we told her is like, okay, here's steps A, B, and C, how to get your Instagram back. That can honestly be like a whole nother session that we go into. But also I told her the very first thing that you need to do when you get your Instagram back is you need to create another Instagram account. And that's not our number one recommended thing. We're going to talk about what our number one recommended thing is, because we want to get you off of Instagram or get your following off of Instagram. But very important while we're talking about her, she needs to create a part 2 Instagram. You'll see this with a lot of the bigger influencers who have like millions and millions of followers, and they'll start building other accounts in order to switch over in case things like this happen.
And even if that other account doesn't have to be like, this is my account in case the other one gets hacked. It's
it doesn't.
And she has several. She has like her business account and all of those things, but just make sure that whatever other thing you have, you're cross promoting so people know, well, if I can't find you here, I can probably find her here. But it's another example of why you should get people off. And then we can talk about getting people off.
Another example?
Do you have another one?
Like another Jaylee story?
What is the worst thing that can happen to you?
Launches. Yes. A lot of, if you're launching a product and you're using social media, which you should to launch a product, a service, a business, a personal brand, anything like that, you rely so much on the content that's going to be pushed out for your launch day, for your sale to start, for Black Friday, for anything along those lines. And what happens if it's my launch day for my huge $1 million business that I have lots of these investors for, and my Instagram goes down?
Or Instagram goes down.
Instagram goes down, YouTube goes down, Twitter goes down, any of it, because
any of the platforms
it can happen
to push your stuff out. It can happen.
And it does happen. I've seen it happen.
Often. Yeah. But if you're only relying on this social media platform for your launch,
Ticket sales, event sales.
Yes. If it goes down, you don't have a backup plan. So this is why you should be actively getting people off of Instagram and onto something else so that you have these contacts as a backup plan. Because if Jaylee had an email list, if this company had an email list, all you would have to do is send a quick email and reach those people. You might not reach the same amount, but you can at least reach your audience. We talked about this in a couple podcasts before, but it also gives you leverage as an influencer. This is just an aside note, but as to what it also leads into why you should have an email list. As an influencer, if you send out your pricing or your pitch on what your rates are, and you try to upsell someone and you say, I have an email list of 500,000 people. This is my open ratio. This is my link click ratio. This is the sales that I've generated from the other emails that I've sent out.
Just to hit on how, I'm sorry to interrupt, I just want to hit on how powerful that email marketing list is. We were working with a huge influencer, or going back and forth with rates for one, yesterday, and she had, you looked at the pricing sheet.
It was $10,000 for an email.
Yeah.
Just an email.
Yeah.
$10,000.
$10,000 for an email. So imagine if you're incorporating, it was higher than her social media posts. She gets paid more to send out an email than she does to post on her social media stories and her grid.
Yeah. So that's why these next steps are going to be important. So I'm going to just touch on one, which is going to have like a couple components in it, but it's Instagram stories. How to post something on Instagram stories to get people off of watching your Instagram and getting their email list. So the first one is a question sticker. In the question sticker, you don't always have to ask a question. And to take out, ask me a question, all you have to do, like in the question sticker, it'll have your little profile and then it'll say, ask me a question, and then the question box. All you have to do is put a space right here and then it's blank. Then you can write whatever copy you want on the Instagram story post itself and have people input whatever you want them to input in the question sticker. So an example would be, do you want my workout guide? If you do, put your email here. The key is that you need to offer something desirable for people to do it. It's not enough to just say, hey everyone, I'm building my email list, drop your email below. Like, okay, what am I getting from that transaction?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Do you want 50% off of this new pair of glasses we're releasing this week? Do you something desirable? 100% right. Nobody just wants to give their email out. Honestly, I really only give my email out to companies that give good discounts.
I don't even. At the store, they'll be like, do you want to put your email? And I'll be like, do I have to? And they always say no, and I always say, great, don't want it. But yeah, you're right. This is a perfect example of the consumer that you want. Somebody who is going to say yes when you offer them some discount. So that's what you can do with the question sticker. The second one is swiping up to a subscription page. So let's just say, hey, you guys, I'm offering a discount code, 50% off of this. All you have to do is swipe up. And when they swipe up, it'll pop up like a light box. They type in their email and they'll get whatever they want. If you don't have swipe up, link in bio is also another option to say, hey, the link in my bio, sign up for it. Even if you have your workout guide or your coupon code already on your website, you just swipe up to that as well, and people will type in their email addresses, and then you will get it on the back end from your website, the email addresses that are plugged in from the users that are watching.
And really easy and free.
And the next one is a chat sticker. So this is a newer feature where you can put this chat sticker, and then anyone who clicks on it, Instagram will create a whole separate group thread. And in that group thread, people can put their emails in, or you can say, join my chat sticker. That's just another way to kind of get people off of Instagram stories just generally and get them to having another conversation with you somewhere else.
Offering like a form of exclusivity too behind it, right? Because you're only a small group typically within the group. A small group of people within the group. Yes. So it offers, people like to feel like they're part of something, and it's exclusive and everybody doesn't have access to it. So you can also offer lots of different discount codes if you incentivize with email addresses, getting off one platform, subscribing to other platforms, whatever that might be.
And then the next one would be DMs. So just tell somebody, hey, DM me for this. If you want there needs to be the incentive. So let's just call incentive X. If you want X, DM me for this. If you want X, chat. If you want X, type your email address. If you want X, swipe up or click the link in your bio. Something desirable.
It's not just send me your email.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Another way, which is really cool, and I haven't seen a lot of people do this, is incorporating that into a giveaway step.
Yeah, I like it, and I like that. I'm nervous about the follow through for it. I think with a giveaway, you might have to know, hey, my giveaway might be a little bit, I might be taking a risk knowing that my giveaway might be a little bit less successful with the amount of people who are entering, but at least I am gaining a following, a new email list, or emails to add to my email list without really having to typically give too much.
Help people understand why you don't think it would be as successful.
So, giveaways can get a little tricky. The more things that you have to do with a giveaway, the more steps that you have to follow, and the more time it takes to do the steps, people are like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. I'm not looping around what we'd call a loop giveaway. I'm not looping around to 10 different accounts, 5 different, even sometimes I'm like 5, I have to follow 5, 6 different people in order to be a part of this giveaway. So that's why I say the more steps typically that are involved in a giveaway, statistically, the less people that enter the giveaway, unless you're giving away something super desirable. I'm talking about like the Kardashians, Louis Vuitton luggage setup. And still, for those, they make people follow so many people.
Yes, and there, just as a side note, there's a difference between a giveaway and a lottery. And lotteries you legally cannot do, and we have a whole podcast on the difference between a giveaway and a lottery. So if you don't know and you plan on doing running a giveaway, it's important that you listen to that episode, because
make sure you're legally protecting yourself.
You can be breaking the law.
Yeah.
So, but one way to do it that I would argue that might have a little bit more follow through is if you just do a giveaway by yourself. Don't have any other other people to follow, and just say, click the link in my bio, sign up for my newsletter, and everyone who signs up gets entered into the giveaway.
Yeah, I like it, and it will be emailed to you.
It'll be the gift will be emailed to you. Oh my gosh! So that is about, what is it? We had like 4 or 5 different ways to get people off of Instagram and onto your email list, so that you can, 1, leverage your email list if you're an influencer for upselling whatever partnership that you have. 2, in the event that Instagram were to go down, you have a backup to connect people. 3 is if you ever get hacked, you have a backup to connect people. And then 4, email list is equity for your company. Yeah. Whenever people buy companies, you have more equity in your email list, because these are all genuine people that are interested in what you're offering, because they've personally subscribed to this. So the bigger your email list, the better. Think of that as like clout. Like if you can get your email list higher than your follower count, like you're doing something.
Yeah, it's actually better. All right, guys. Well, that's all we've got for today. Follow us on Instagram, creative.label. Yes. Go ahead and listen to our podcast, the audio version. We've got a ton of episodes on there. You can find it anywhere where there's a podcast, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, anywhere, really, literally anywhere you can listen to a podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.